Hi everyone, good morning. It's Margaret Manning here, and welcome to Mornings with 60 and Me. Today is Sunday, it is November 20th. So I hope you've had a great weekend so far and that you've got some really cool stuff planned for Sunday. It's a really beautiful time of year. I love this time of year when the seasons are changing and we're approaching the holidays. I hope you're getting excited about it. I know it can be a challenging time of year for some people, but we're here for each other. That's the most important thing. So here we are on Sunday. I've got my cup of tea. I have got lemon ginger this morning. A beautiful cup of tea, as always. Lemons are super good for you, by the way, in the winter. So it's a good tea for the winter. And for those of you who are living in Australia, enjoy your summer. That's all I can say. We do have women all over the world, 150 countries. And so every time I talk about my situation, it's a winter season. I have to remember that there's other women around the world enjoying different climates. So I haven't forgotten you. I just sometimes default to kind of where I am. So, we have many really wonderful bloggers in our community. We have one woman in particular, Stephanie Raffelock. I think it's Raffelock. I'm not really sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, Stephanie, so you must forgive me, but Stephanie, I'll call you Stephanie. And we'll put the link to this article so that you can review it and kind of consider some of the things that I'm going to raise this morning about how to shake off the myth of insignificance and aging. We deal with a lot of stereotypes as women over 60. We are invisible. We are not interested in doing anything. We're not technology savvy. We're afraid of change. All these things are totally false. But when you boil it down, I think the one that hurts the most, the one that really challenges us the most, is this fear of being insignificant, just not important. What we think, what we do doesn't matter. And Stephanie wrote this article on 10 surefire ways to shake off this myth of insignificance and aging. And I really liked it, so I wanted to share the 10 points with you and get your thoughts on it. Let's just chat through this topic and see what you think. And I think that the most important point she makes here is that we need to make a stand. We need to do something, say something, be something that challenges these myths and reset the way that people view women over 60. We can do it. And the first thing that she says is one of my favorites, which is wear color. Wear lots of color. Now, I'm wearing a fairly straightforward dress today, but I've got my color beads. I love color. And I think that's the most important thing is that, if you're going to wear a lot of black, no problem, but dress it up. Dress it up with color, with shine, with sparkle. And it really just, don't blend in. Stand out. The next thing that Stephanie mentions is to mentor someone. There's nothing more positive to give back to the world to mentor someone. And this is maybe a young woman who is, just something like you were when you were younger, had similar dreams or ideas. Ask lots of questions, just ask what she's thinking, what she's planning, and then just give your perspective, not your advice, but, it gives you a sense of purpose and obviously helps a lot. We did an article once on this topic of what older women want younger women to know. And most of the comments we got were from younger women, they're showing the gratitude, how grateful they were for us, looking out for them, just having their back. So mentoring, I think, is important. Number 3, make art. If you've never drawn, start. Something creative, I think, gives you meaning in your life. And this is something that Stephanie raises, that, get involved with neighborhood children. Children have big eyes and they see the world differently. And they're creative to almost to a fault. They just love creating stuff. So just get in that habit of making something, making art, making music, just creating. Exercise is number 4. I say it all the time. I try my best myself, don't always succeed, but get out there and try some exercise. Because if you're strong and you're feeling like you look okay, that you look the way you want to look, and you feel agile, you can walk a few miles, you can take it easy. Just make an effort to exercise. That will shatter lots of myths because people think we're weak and unable to do anything. Now, before I go any further, I want to say, I know that there are women in our community who have got medical and health issues that prevent them from doing these things. And honestly, there's no judgment, no comparison. Nothing's better or worse. I know seriously what some of you are going through, and just do the best you can. You know, there's different ways to show agility in your mind and in the way you approach the world. Just take a different attitude and know that, we're thinking about you. It's important. The next thing that Stephanie suggests is to appreciate nature. Nature energizes, absolutely no doubt in my mind. If you get out there into the world and walk around a lake or walk in a park, just sit on a park bench, you absorb the magic of nature. And Stephanie points out that, of course, we're all made of the same stuff as stars. We are nature. We are part of nature. So just enjoy that connection. The next thing is to create a gratitude or a prayer journal. And I've got down to one simple thing. I have a little book. I write a couple of words every day, just words that represented that day. I just don't have the time. I don't make the time to do a journal. But if you've got time to do a gratitude journal, this is really a way of strengthening your mind, making you feel confident. And it may not change the way that you think people look at you, but it will change the way you feel. And that's kind of the most important thing. It does shake that myth of insignificance because you feel significant. You are significant. Now, the next thing is to make friends. And, again, I know how hard this is. I live in a country where I don't speak the language, and I know I often feel sorry for myself that I haven't got the thousands of friends that I used to have. No, just kidding. But, the friends that I was close to because we spoke the same language, I do understand this. And I do know that the only way to overcome this is to find the people who are like you. Start a group, join a meetup group, go to a theater group, a writing group, and just do what you love. And magically, you will find people that are like you. And so I think that's a really important, and I think that Stephanie's advice here is just don't be shy. Try not to be shy. I know we have a lot of introverts in our group, and that's great. And introverts don't like crowds, so they have to do things that are a little bit more subdued. That's okay. Just find the thing that works for you and make friends, make connections. The next thing is to get into technology. And this is a suggestion that she has to, overcome our fear. Now, do you remember the days, honestly, where we had like a manual typewriter and we, literally you had to sort of use that white paste correction, or you could, you basically had to wait for hours to get something printed. That's the old days. There is so much going on now in technology that can help you live a happier life. You can go online and learn about just about anything that you want. You can learn a new skill. Knitting. You can go online and watch a knitting video. We in fact at 60andMe have a ton of really cool videos on how to do things and how to, we talk with experts and share the knowledge. But that's really important, take advantage of the inventions that have happened in the last 40 years and take advantage of matching that to the things you love. So, be on Facebook. Don't be afraid. Go to Twitter. Check out websites. Follow little breadcrumbs on a Sunday morning. I often do this on Sunday. I'll pick a TED talk. I'll go to TED.com, pick out a talk, and then let my mind go. Because you often just think of all kinds of amazing connections. So do that. Take advantage of technology. And then finally, I think the last one that she mentions is to let yourself opinions be known. If you disagree on something, if you have a point of view, be open, be accepting, be understanding, but, just say what you think, honestly. But of course, be gentle. Don't be so opinionated that you alienate people. But if you have a point of view, share it. Maybe like, for example, she recommends you make a family newsletter. If you're feeling, upset because you're not close to your family, then just do something. Engage. Just take the risk. Might get rejected, doesn't matter. Just do something positive and start a family newsletter. Open a Dropbox and put all your pictures up there. Invite people to join you on Facebook. Just be positive about what you believe in and what you care about. Actually, there is one final one. I haven't been counting here, but I think this is 10, which is, stand up, live fully and love well. This is the final. I'm going to read this last piece from Stephanie's article because it just, to me, it says it all. So here's what she says. Stand as tall as you can. Speak up. Shine your passion and purpose in the world. And most of all, educate those around you about aging. It's not the end of something, it's the beginning of the most sacred and interesting chapter of your life. You have so much to give. Carpe diem, seize the day. The best is yet to come. So, I love that. And I just think it reminds us of how important it is to just remind people we're here, we're vibrant, we're important. And that's what matters, to have your purpose. So I think I would really like to know that what kinds of things do you do in your life that make you feel vibrant, purposeful and significant? Just start a conversation in the comments below. What things do you do that make you feel vibrant, purposeful and not insignificant, significant in life? And we'll have a conversation, let's share with each other. And I look forward to seeing you all back here tomorrow on Mornings with 60 and Me. Bye-bye for now.